Because I love the music. Let's have a voiceover. We don't really need subtitles. Right. Make sure that. So yeah, occur with little or no warning, being prepared to meet an yeah, sure, whatever. I've played Dear Esther, but I've never played it because it's meant to be scary and I don't really like horror games. But Dear Esther was a really, really lovely game, and like it was the first game that I played that was kind of exploration based rather than gameplay. And I spent the first hour about like wandering around, not really knowing what to do. And eventually, like, found different parts of the game and followed paths and got into the caves and stuff, and it was really nice. And it was, I think I played it all in one go, maybe 3 or 4 hours together. And it was really powerful because I spent so long just in that game. In the same way that Journey is, you do it all in one go and you get that story. But the interesting thing with Dear Esther is that the story is different for everyone, like what excerpts you get. Let's listen to this.
I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Okay, so everyone's presumably died, is the story.
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I'm able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley. The event has left markers. We don't understand it yet, but we're going to keep working to try and understand it. You can use them to find what you're looking for. The answers, they're all here. The answers are in the light.
That's just what they were saying before that.
I'm going to continue.
Oh, I've listened to that. What even is this? Like a waiting room of some sort. But it's weird. Can we use the bike? No. I don't think we can even run. No. Where's that coming from? Oh, there.
This is a special announcement by the Emergency Measures Committee. Due to exceptional circumstances, radio and television in this area has been brought under the control of the EMC as per the Crisis Preparedness and Action Bill of 1982. Keep your radio and television on at all times. Stay indoors and avoid contact with other people. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area.
Wow.
panic and remain civil and to this station for updates.
Okay then.
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now
Nice.
piss off.
Arsehole.
That was unnecessary. Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
Steven, I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. Come on, let's get started.
Don't say it back then. Okay. What has happened here? That's what I'd like to know. What are you doing? What are you eating? Oh, Loki. Ah, 2 seconds. Right, leave it alone. Thank you. Ripping up some cardboard. No. Still no. You're a pain dog. Trying to do stuff. You are. How long have you been doing that for? Oh. You're a pain. You're a pain. A pest. A Covent Garden pest. You are. Schnauzer is the most common type of bug found in gardens. They steal all your rubbish. Yes. Can I carry on now? Thank you. So kind of you. Okay, now we're down here. Jeremy. Okay, I've got to follow Jeremy, it would seem. May as well. Really can't run? Can we really not run? R2 to build speed. I think I was doing that. It doesn't go any faster, really.
Well, I suppose from that we can assume that they really are serious about this whole quarantine thing. If Mrs. Boughton wandered off that way before they closed the road, I suspect we'll never find her. Not until this whole thing blows over.
But it's more than a little odd. I mean, this is Yorton, for goodness sake. There was no need for them to be so rude.
Well, if they are so concerned that they are willing to close off the roads, I suspect they would argue that there is every need. What is certain is that for the time being, none of us are going anywhere.
But he had a rifle, a soldier with a rifle, in Shropshire. The world's gone stark raving mad. I've a good mind to write to my MP.
You do that, Barb, and I'll personally deliver it for you, once this blockade is removed anyway. Come on, Bob. I can't spend all day chasing pensioners around the valley. The surgery won't open itself. I need to grab some paracetamol when we get back as well. Cracking headache all of a sudden.
R2 literally does nothing.
that? Hello?
Kate, if you can...
Who's that? Hello?
Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it's started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to order the strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows
Hello,
if
can
it'll
you hear
work.
me? We need help.
Who are you? Jesus, get off the phone! Get off the phone! It's in the phone! It's in the phone.
What? I don't even know what it said. It's in the phones? R2 does nothing, just FYI.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
Come on. We'll look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core idea is sound. You just got the number slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton. Listen. I'm here, right? We're together, you and me. The alignment event tomorrow. It's yours, okay? You saw the opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it, I'm proud of you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Steven.
Steven, come on.
Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right? I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that right now.
Okay. Doesn't really mean much. Wonder if I can change the control so I can actually run. No. Maybe we'll get to do it after. Maybe we just can't run in the game yet.
See me as an outsider here as well.
Is that supposed to make me feel any better?
You know, I understand it's difficult. That's all I'm saying. Your lot up at Vallis have never mixed with the local community. People here, they don't really understand what you do up there.
Are you trying to get me to come to your church?
It's not just about faith. It's about the community. Be involved. Be seen as part of it. One of them.
Good morning, Father. Lovely day. Oh, hello. Mrs. Appleton, isn't it?
It's Dr. Collins.
Lady scientist. Whatever next.
Good morning, Barbara.
Father Wheeler.
You really think that's a community that will ever see me as one of them? I can live with them staring at me. If they just stay out of my way.
Ooh. It's really pretty, isn't it? Oh, come here. Where are you going? It's very weird because there's no like water sounds when you walk on things. Really weird. Okay, hush. Oh, I have a comment. Hang on. I will load it in a sec. I will just continue playing while I do so. I always forget to like set things up properly. Sorry. I will see what you've said in a minute. Dog, mind. Oh dear. Can you move a little bit? Thank you. It's just in the way, actually. Right, I'll just play with your head there, shall I? Yeah? Okay, cool. Boing. You're silly. You're a silly dog. Right, what's happening here? Can we, like, direct it? Yeah, tilt it a bit. Fine, please. Loki, I love you, but you're in the way.
What are you doing?
What's the
What
perv
are you
monkey over
doing?
here?
Stay away from me. Don't come near me.
This is people's property. You're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's travelling down the wires.
Dear God, man, you've lost your mind. Where is Kate? What have you
Okay,
done with
so
her?
this
Don't
thing
you
is in the phones.
It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over.
Ow!
Sam, stop it. Weedy little shit.
It's
Give me the
mine.
Can. Give me the can. Fucking grow up! Fuck.
Oh, God, no. It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
Oh, my first time checking out your stream. I like what you're doing. Thank you. Apart from the dog, he's a pain. Definite pain, aren't you? Right. Shop closed. Sorry, Dave. And they're having a squabble. Emergency meeting. Blah 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 blah. It's all very weird. Trying to work out what's going on. Narrow road. Well, that's no problem because I'm not a car. But it's really annoying not being able to run. Like, definitely says in the controls R2 and nothing. There's no more sparkly things. Oh. Whatever. Keeps going over the bridge. Okay. Let's see what that one has to say then. Dear. Loki's the star of every show. He's got to be in the camera every time I stream. Can't walk over that. Right. What is this?
Is everything all right?
Get out of my way.
Where's Kate?
Where do you think she is?
Stephen, what's going on?
Screw Kate. It's all her fault.
Stephen!
What is going on here? This is weird. I don't know if I'm playing this in the right order or not anymore. Or maybe there is not a right order. Because that's a shop where we just were. I believe. Don't know. Loki, can you be careful, please? Loki! Come here. It's lovely having a pet, but sometimes... sometimes nothing. Everything's closed. So, everything was shut before. Well, that's so weird, like... It must have been really recent, whatever we're experiencing. But everyone can't just disappear. I think maybe we've been here already. I don't know. There's a sound somewhere. Wait. Come on now. Quarantine. Do not attempt to leave. You will be detained. Do not attempt to film outside your local area. Why local? Does, like, whatever this is only affect the telephones in... Oh, I don't know. This is so strange. There's a radio.
0, 8, 0, 2, 0, 6, 2, 0, 3.
Just keep repeating that.
8, 0, 2, 0, 6.
Anything in here? Nope, just a bike.
0, 3. Extraordinary.
Oh.
The whole thing reminds me of high school. seeing Mars for the first time. That same rush of excitement.
Okay.
My hands are shaking.
Go away. Oh dear. Okay, so something reminds her of high school and Mars. Oh, a flashy thing. Let's go in there. Get hit inside the door. Where is it? Oh, where you go? Normally you can kind of like fling them around. Now I look like a bit like look like an idiot. I'm not mad, I swear. Ugh. Oh, I can get in the house. Say no to Valis extension. Oh, it's just about not radio. It's a bit like the tower.
Hello? Hello? Oh, Amanda, I thought you'd left town.
We tried. We did try. But they've closed all the roads and you can't get through. And then Georgie and Ben said they had headaches. And then they started bleeding. And it was horrible. They were so scared. So Neil turned the car around and we saw the house was open, and I know we shouldn't have, but we just came in to clean up the kids, and then Neil and I started bleeding as well, and it's all over my blouse. Everyone was so tired.
It's all right, Amanda. Everything will be all right. Just try and calm down and tell me where Neil and the children are.
They're upstairs. They were tired, and Neil said they could take a nap in the bed, and we thought Barbara wouldn't mind as they're only children, and I was so tired, so Neil took them up. He took them upstairs to tuck them in.
And?
They're dead, right?
That was 6 hours ago. I never came back down. Just be too frightened to go look.
Why don't we go and look together? I can hold your hand if you like.
I think I could manage that, yes. Please help me.
Of course I'll help you.
This is quite tragic, whatever's gone on.
Neil? Neil, are you there?
What am I going to find up here? Mummy. There's nothing actually here, though. Just like those dust things. I doubt I can open these doors. No. Ow! Loki, why are you hurting me? It's being well mean to me. Dear. Okay, what, how, what, where, when? Well, that sounds like they may have died. There's like bloody tissues everywhere. The same as what was in the living room, so they've obviously gone up there and found something. Got like goosebumps on my neck. But there's nothing in here. Oh, that's just back to here. No, that's where we would just watch their thing. Okay. So, nothing, really. Dunno. It's so pretty. Oh, I've just run into a rose. But that... Yeah, the cloud thingy's gone. There's one over there now. Can we go up here? Because I reckon that pylon's kind of like maybe where we need to go, because it's all to do with like telephones. Am I right or am I wrong? No. Thanks, mate. Thank you. Keep holding R2 down as if it's going to do something. Where's the light thing gone? Should we go up this way? It's weird that you almost have like very faint footsteps on like the grass, but when it comes to water, it's like silent. I don't know whether I'm just interpreting nothing there, or whether they just couldn't be bothered to put any in, or whether there's not actually footsteps. It's just part of the like sound design or whatever. I thought there's emergency meeting signs everywhere.
What about the station?
That's shut down too. So there's no way in or out of the valley. They're obviously serious about this flu thing.
Phil doesn't think it's flu at all. He said he's been practicing medicine for 30 years and he's seen plenty of flu, and he said this doesn't feel right at all.
No, it's
Well,
not.
there's nothing of any use on the radio.
Weird.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. Have you started?
Yes, but to be honest, there's not really
I
that
have no
much
idea
to
what this
discuss.
game is about, but it seems
This
really
quarantine
interesting.
is in place. There's roadblocks and everything. No one
well-
really seems to know anything, but people are definitely missing. More of them too, not just a couple of old biddies. No one's seen the Sullivans since yesterday, and the house is just sitting there unlocked.
I just got back from the farm. All of Frank's cows died in the night. He's devastated.
Oh man, hasn't he had enough for 1 year? First Mary and now this.
Well, if no one's coming in to sort this mess out, we're just going to have to do it ourselves. Barbara, get Phil to do a stock take on medication. Jeremy, put the word out for people to congregate at the village hall. It's best we get everyone in one place for the time being. I'll organise supplies. We'll have a lot of hungry mouths to feed. There's plenty at the depot, but well, let's start with what's here in the village. I'll draw up a rota. Charlie, you help me with that?
Anything for you, Meg?
I'll head out into the valley and scoop up the isolated families and check in with Lizzie Graves at the camp.
That's
Has
him.
anyone seen or heard anything from Stephen Appleton or his wife?
Right. Well, this game is called Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. And it's kind of a common term, but Rapture's like when it's in the Bible when God takes all the people who've done good to heaven and destroys everyone else, to put it really simply. Or they go to hell or whatever. But this game's by the Chinese Room. They also did, like I was saying earlier in my video, and they do Dear Esther and Amnesia, the March of the Pigs. Dear Esther's quite similar to this in the sense that it's an exploration game. So like there's no combat or threats or stuff, it's kind of like all based around the storyline. But on Dear Esther the storyline is random, so the actual dialogue clips that you get is like dependent on how you play the game, and like it's different for everybody that plays it, but there are some things that definitely happen in every game. For example, there's like a car under the water. In this game, everybody seems to have disappeared, and these bright things seem to lead you places and give you like cutscenes, well not cutscenes, but like scenes that have happened. And you can kind of like direct to them a bit sometimes, but you kind of need to get near it to like flick it somewhere. I'm sure it'll come back through here in a second. Maybe? No? Maybe not. I don't know. Oh dear. Creepy underground stuff. It's not meant to be a horror game. That's why I'm like, oh, it'll be fine to play it. But these dust particles...
I couldn't stop it. I couldn't do anything. Stop it. Calm down. I'll get back. It's in my head. Howard, wait. Ah! Father, are you all right?
Oh dear.
It's my ankle. Oh, Jesus, Lord, I think it's broken. Howard, go and get help.
There's no one left. No one's coming to help us.
Please, Howard, fetch help.
The light. They're in the light. I can see everyone in the light. Oh my God.
What's happening?
Help me.
These dust particles seem to show up where like people have died. There's like the light or something, and they've been saying stuff's in the phones. So it looks like some kind of massive pandemic has killed off everyone, essentially, because at the beginning they were like, oh, I'm the last one left. So, but I don't know what we are playing as, because we don't really make any sound, and we don't have arms or anything like that. Oh, that's just the back entrance to where I just was. Okay. That's kind of like a butterfly or an infinity sign, or both. So we're just trying to work out what's happened to people. It's like a pogo stick. But I think this whole game is going to be basically like exploration based. It's what they do best. But it's quite a well-known game, because it did quite well on like the PlayStation Store, whereas Dear Esther was quite a small game when they first made it that kind of got popular because it was quite interesting in the sense that you couldn't really work out what had actually happened because it was different for everybody. Because I kind of interpreted Dear Esther in a different way to other people, and I wonder whether this might be as well. It's another quarantine sign. No, we can't get in there. I don't think. Maybe we can get around the back. Break in. I'm always sneaking in people's houses. I might just get a PS4 then. Seeing who it was made by, I want to play this. I'm getting the feeling you're actually dead and you don't know yet. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure at this point. It's like a bit presumptuous to try and make a decision. I think you're probably right, but there was like the one survivor, as in like all these radio clips and stuff, is this one person that says I'm the only one left, and I wonder whether this is what happens when this thing comes out of the phones. Like, it seems to have killed everybody. They were saying it's in the phones, oh god, it's in the phones, and then that woman was talking about how they were bleeding and when they tried to escape. Where is that coming from? Oh, there. I guess the people left behind by the Rapture are meant to be like the bad people. I don't know whether that's reading it into it too much, I don't know. I think there's probably more to it than that. I guess we'll find out, because it's going to be like a massive story. I imagine. Oh, these ones don't move. But they don't seem to. Because earlier you could kind of like flick the controller to like move them. But this one seems more of a trying to show me something. Not sure what though. Back this way, okay? We went in there already. The annoying thing about this is you're supposed to be able to run, and I can't. And I don't know whether it's just I'm doing something wrong. Is that moving because of me? It kind of... I don't really know. It is, isn't it? Usually they do something. Please don't just take me back straight into the meeting room. Really? All this way? This is like where we came from. I want to follow it and then it not be anything. Oh, thank you, Loki. You're very kind. Oh. I love playing like interesting games though. It's like, to me it's better than playing Call of Duty because it's like a whole experience and it's intriguing and it's not what you necessarily expect from a game. I've totally lost that. Oh, all the way up there now. Okay, okay. I don't know where it's going. Up that hill. Let's try that. It's too early to really know much about what's going on. I'm using headphones while watching. It sounds great. Yeah, I'm not. Obviously, I've just got my TV on. But Jessica Curry is the composer for this, and she's like very good. So, although she's actually not a video game composer, to say it like that, her husband owns the Chinese room, or well, they both own it. Let's not like that, but kind of she's stepped back and she's writing only the music for stuff now, so she's not involved in the implementation. But I would have thought they probably put a lot of work into the 3D sound, because she was at Game Music Connect this year, and they're always talking about reactive audio. And I think like the next big thing in like games is, well, not the next big thing, because like binaural audio already was a thing, but it's coming back because it seems like an obvious route in the VR Oculus Rift kind of things. Where are we going? Let's try here.
If you could just have a word with them, perhaps. If they listen to you.
Well, I really don't see what it has to do with me at all.
The village looks up to you. I just think with what's been happening with Mr. Coles and Mrs. Boughton and the others, that people need somewhere to talk, to feel safe.
Perhaps they don't think that your church is somewhere they feel particularly safe.
I don't need your forgiveness, Wendy. Or theirs. Whosoever thou art that judgest, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself. Romans chapter 2, verse 1.
Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. Matthew chapter 6, verse 1.
Call of Duty is fun and all.
It's not my judgment you should be worried about.
Yeah, me too.
Barbara.
I used to play Black Ops 2 like all the time.
I'll talk to Barbara. Ask her to put a note up in the surgery about an extra service. Will that do?
Okay. Shall we follow you again? I don't know, like, because the guy in the basement who pushed the other one down the stairs was like, oh, I can see the light, I can see them all. So maybe it's some sort of, let's be like, not very technical, but like an electromagnetic wave thing that manifests as a light. I don't know. But yeah, like, I enjoy all sorts of different video games, and it's not that I'm like a snob about any genre, but where people might overlook indie games, I like to get into them.
Might I have a word?
Mrs. Boyles, of course. May you excuse us, please?
See you back at Charlie's later. Cheerio, Wendy.
I was speaking to Barbara. She said there were some irregularities about Mary's morphine.
Are you alright? What's going on?
Those are private medical records. Barbara should know better than to be discussing that sort of thing with you. If Dr. Wade finds out, he'll have no choice but to suspend her. Damn it, Wendy. Your brother is grieving. Mary was sick for a long time, and I'm glad it's over for her. Go and support Frank. He needs you now.
God knows what you did. He sees. I just break and overlook Mary's weakness, but you, a man of the cloth,
if you have an issue with
bring shame on this parish.
If you have an issue with me, I suggest you write to the Bishop of the Diocese. I have parishioners to attend to. Excuse me.
This is for me, again. Oh, so lovely. Back again? Really? This light doesn't know where it's going. Why can't we just do all the ones in the right order so that I don't have to keep going backwards and forwards? Oh, I don't know. Monkey! You've got a monkey on your face. Such a silly dog. Such a silly dog! You are. He'd had walks and playtime and he still just wasn't small. Okay, let's follow it. I don't know whether we're meant... Well, I suppose we're meant to be following it. It's an obvious enough, like, clue, isn't it? That meant to be. I love the games that give you the choice of being good or bad, or both with different endings. Yeah. I like games that... Well, even more than that have, like, so many different endings. Although it can be annoying if you're trying to get, like, achievements or trophies that you've got to unlock, like, every ending to get them. But, hey. Did that light go up? let's go up. I don't think we've been up yet. I can't see it. But I basically... Well, you say that. With games that have, like, a choice of being good or bad, I always pick, like, the really good option because I'm, like... Not to be, like, big-headed, but I'm, like, a really nice person, so I'm, like, I must save everybody! Whereas, like, some people like to be, like, a bit evil in games because it's funny and stuff. I feel guilty about it. I think, in Beyond Two Souls, I, saved everybody except this one woman who was, like, her mother or something. Because she was, like, dying and really ill, and I thought, oh, it is kinder to, like, let her die. Where are we going? Oh, ow. Hello. Should we try here? Nope. Where are you going? I'm going up here. I don't know whether that light's just kind of like staying around us. Or... Dunno. Because it's there now. Let's have a look in here and see if there's anything going on. There usually is.
Oh, just for a few days, yeah. First thing in the morning. I don't want the kids to catch this flu if it's going round.
It's probably that Father Jeremy
spreading
it
around
when he tries to bully everyone into donations for the summer fete.
It seems very quiet in the village, actually, Wendy. Not much bullying to be done.
Oh, Father. I didn't know you were here.
Clearly. Listen, I came up here to tell Amanda that we've had some vandalism in the village. Must be a teenage thing. Tagging.
Vandalism?
Someone's painting all over doors and things.
Little
that
vandals.
Butterfly thing.
Well, I'll tell Neil to make sure we're properly locked up when we go.
A good man like my Eddie gone. And these thugs and yobs running
Sometimes
around
I get feeling bad
poverty.
guy, but end up doing something I feel bad for.
Everything to his
Doing good the rest of the game.
and look what he got
Although
in
say
return,
that,
nothing but an early death.
in Fable 3, I tried to be like really good, and I never taxed the citizens. And then when it came to the end with the big war, where you needed money, everyone died because I had no money.
That's as God meant things to be.
I just couldn't finish the game in Fable because I needed to go back so far to like reverse my decisions that I would just have to start again. So being good isn't always good, or like you've got to balance it out a bit. Oh, it's that phone thing again. Where is it? It's like right next to me. I can hear it. Oh, I thought it was in here. I'm not going. Oh, I was just looking. The door looked open. Is it up in that tree house? Oh, it is.
6 1 4 1 5 1 7. Every computer in the observatory has set itself to 6:07 a.m. June 6th, 1984.
What happened?
I don't understand what that means.
Well, me neither. You're not the only one. So, is this just a tree hat? Oh, wait. That looks like another tissue with, like, dried blood on it. Because that seems to be, like, the symptom of what happened when you were infected. I don't know. Okay. Let's go back around here and see if we can get in the house. Nope. Oh, this seems to go quite far. Right, I'm just checking these bits. I always like to look everywhere. Although often there's not always stuff. It's just a shed full of tennis balls. But hey. But look how gorgeous, like, the graphics are. Amazing. Repeating numbers sounds like a clue. Yeah, it's as soon as you load the game up on the screen, it's like the first, like, on the titles it keeps saying that. It's like 2508117 or something, but maybe it's a date. What I said might not be right, although they've repeated it to me enough times. I'm sure I hear it again, but it's like the default setting on all the radio channels. That's what you hear, and like in all the quarantine notices, it says always keep your radios on, or like to do that. The voice of the stars. Oh, pretty. I want to go and swim in that lake. Never mind the mystery. It's probably the numbers is probably something that's going to like reveal itself much further in the game. I don't know, because there's like, as far as I can tell, there's no way of like inputting anything anywhere, like, or following numbers. But hey, who knows? We do have footstep sounds. Like, they're really gentle, but they're there. Where's that phone? Is it in the car? Where is it? Oh, it's on top of the car. Aha!
It got as far as the Haverton substation before we cut the lines. The interchange there just started dialing numbers at random.
And the symptoms you're seeing match those we've been tracking here?
Sickness, headaches, then just light, whatever the hell that means.
Then we've got to stop it before it finds another way out of the valley. Clive, you've got to order a strike.
What?
An airstrike. We have to kill it.
No, I don't agree. We've quarantined the valley, we've cut the lines, it's contained.
What if you're wrong? Are you happy to have that on your conscience?
Stephen, I said it's contained.
Well, they obviously didn't order a strike. Nothing's blowing up. Everyone's just disappeared. Well, the plot thickens. And music. I find it weird having footsteps, but you can't see your feet. Yeah, especially in like virtual reality, if you've ever used like an Oculus Rift, because you know you're sat there, and like, but your brain thinks that the images are real, and then you look down and you're not there. But then when you touch yourself, you're like, ah. It's very weird. Although, if we are, like, not a real person, then, like, we wouldn't have feet. Although, why would our feet be making noise? I don't know. It's a game. I suppose it's not necessary to have a body because everyone wouldn't identify with what they saw, I don't know. Whereas having footsteps is kind of like an easy way of tricking everyone into knowing that they're there and they can hear themselves. Hello.
Frank
Hello.
Hamilton. Break a lost cowboy. This is Travelling Sherlock. You copy over. You dab bugger, Charlie. You don't do it when you're using the phone. You'd say this too seriously, Appleton. I'm telling you. It is serious. It's not larking about. You'll be listening to your number stations again, Frankie. It's not funny. It's serious stuff, and you should mind it. Now then, I'm assuming this is about a pint. I am going to the Whistler. My round, I think. I'll not argue with that. Frank, have you seen the sky? It's amazing. Don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
I didn't airstrike kill it, some kind of infection. Yeah, they quarantined it because they said it was a flu virus or something. But knowing the Chinese room, I don't think they're going to go down the monster route. I think it's going to be something like, I don't know, more weird than that. Can't go up the ladder. Thought I'd try. I don't know. It's always interesting trying to work out, like, what things are, especially when you're, like, not given any clues. Like, because they were saying it was a flu virus.
This morning.
Oh, hello.
Said there was a problem with Harvey. Said he couldn't get through to the vet, so I said I'd come round and take a look.
There's a lot of dead birds today. More here, too, poor little things.
Oh, yeah,
I've been trying to get hold of Steve, and he always knows what to do.
Oh, yeah.
Got round there and no sign of either of them.
With any luck, the stupid creature will have run under a car.
This must have just happened.
Rabies.
If there's, like, just to be, like, scientific about it, these bodies haven't decomposed. And there was, like, a cigarette with the ash still there. So it is, like, instant. Or we're reliving it in a memory or something, so it doesn't, that kind of a thing doesn't really matter. I don't know. Here you go. Come here. Come here. Oh, look, Loki, they had a dog called Harvey. Oh, wait, was that the dog that, like, ran under the car because it had rabies or something? So, whatever this infection thing is, seems to kill animals as well. Loki, calm down. Oh, you're making such a bad impression of yourself. Nothing there. Another house. Or is this like the back entrance to a house? It looks like a front door. Nope, not having that. Ow! Stop it! Such a horrible dog. Aren't you? There's dead birds here as well. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, very kind. Loki, baby. Let's just go. I know. Oh, every time I'm streaming, the dog is always like, "Hello." I need to play fetch now at this immediate moment, aren't you? Yes.
Harvey, come on, boy.
I'll see. That's the dog.
Come on, Harvey.
Did they lose him?
Come on, boy.
Or is he dead?
Harvey.
Might be dead. Everyone dies. Okay, let's get this way then. Loki, it's fine. Dogs live forever. Don't worry.
Just push it. Push the bloody thing.
You push it. I told you it would get stuck.
Should have just taken the car.
What are you
That's a
pushing?
stupid idea.
Moving here was a stupid idea. And I told you, Barbara said they blocked the roads. You go and look then.
Wait, is that Harvey? Harvey? Harvey!
Harvey?
Oh yeah, there's like a dog.
Here, boy! Come here, boy!
Although, actually, because they said all the humans disappeared in light, there's no bodies around, whereas the animals, their bodies are still there. That's weird, right? Thank you. That's a weird play thing. Oh, so I can move this one.
He's still sweet on you, Elizabeth.
He left. It's too late.
You loved each other long before she came along. It's just about making things as they should be.
Wendy, no.
It's not like you won't bump into each other anyway. One drink, what can that hurt?
One drink, maybe.
Oh, one drink, wonderful.
She's married and she's encouraging her to go out with someone else? I don't know. Sounds a bit dodgy. I would not do that. I like how they represent people as light, but the animals aren't. Yeah, weird. Bit of a plot twist happening somewhere there. Although, we haven't found the dog yet, but we know that birds definitely die. Come, just... Oh, could never do anything in peace with him. It's alright though. Yeah, I don't know whether... Well, because the people are all light, because that's what the man said when he was stood in that underground bit. He was like, oh, I can see the light, I can see all the people. And the Rapture is kind of an ascension into light, and there's a pastor church guy who's popped up quite a lot around the village. I mean, I don't know if this is going to be a religious thing, really. I think that's just the sort of beginning of it. Hello. What is that? Okay, we'll follow you down here. Oh. Oh, it's gone. Don't just leave me. Oh dear. Someone's had a bit of a crash. See, look. When you walk on the water, there's no real, like, sounds. Anyway, I don't really need to follow the stream around. I just thought that was interesting. It's probably nothing. I don't know. Are things ever nothing? Right, go on then, show you where to go. You led me down one path and then disappeared off. What does that say? Tipworth Gorge. I don't want to fall off something. Careful, Loki. But yeah, people as light is a neat thing. Especially saves your budget on building like thousands of character models. Now it's going down there again.
Grief, Wendy, you'll catch your death. They're all dead, Father. All of my birds.
Here. Birds.
Take my jacket.
Oh. You would think they would have water splashes, but it could have been overlooked.
A Christian woman. But I've been proud.
Just as the Lord forgave you.
It's possible.
So also should you.
That it's overlooked.
We try our best.
Or that the footsteps in the game are not really footsteps.
Come back to the village with me.
Because they're not.
I'm not so far from
like properly.
I need to find my
they're not synced with how you would walk. There's just the occasional.
Yes. I suppose it is. I'll say a prayer for you.
Thank you, Father.
Appropriately
she
Remembrance Day.
You know, Mary. You helped her. I'm sorry if I judged you harshly.
doesn't matter now. It's late. You should find a place to sleep. I'm sure when the sun comes up, everything will seem better.
So she's upset because her birds have all died. I think they were the ones that were talking earlier, and she was on about how people didn't want to go to the church. It's like a choir came in. It's really pretty music, isn't it? I'm jealous of anyone who gets to sit on these kind of games. That must be lovely. Must be this way. It's just a shoe though. There's no like pieces anywhere. It's a little, the controls are a bit.
Howard, what's happened?
Stephen, thank God. Listen, I need you to get
Yeah,
to
it's
the
the
junction
same
box,
kind of-
see if there's a phone working. No, stay back, don't come up here!
Well, Halo's like Gregorian chants, but it's the like the high notes. Lush.
Bloody idiot! Where the hell did they think they were going?
I think they must have thought they could walk out along the line.
Well, there won't be
Oh,
any
someone's got hit by the train.
You're a callous bastard, Stephen.
Just pragmatic, Howard. Did you say there's a working phone in the junction box?
Okay, so they've been trying to escape the village on the train tracks and have got hit. So, but then their bodies still aren't there. It's just a bit of a grim scene. Creepy. Can't get in there. Are we going to get hit by a train walking down this tracks? I hope not. If there's no one here, there's no one to drive a train. Can we get in this little building? Looks like it. Go on, let us in. There we go. What a bad way to go. I know, and like, just trying to get away from this imminent disaster as well.
I lost my shoes. I lost my shoes, sir.
Oh,
There's arches on the green. They've taken my shoes, sir.
Howard? Howard Lantham! You open the door this instant, young man.
I lost my shoes.
he doesn't sound very well.
Now get up. Get up.
I lost my shoes.
What on earth are you doing here,
He's
Howard?
gone mad.
Stephen, he told me to stay in case Lizzie phoned.
Stephen, where is he?
What are you doing with those birds?
Concentrate, Howard. Where's Stephen?
He said we couldn't help them. He took my shoes so I'd stay.
Listen to me, Howard Lantham. You find your shoes and you get to the village. Find Father Jeremy. He'll give you some soup or something.
Oh, what's happened?
Where are you going?
I'm find my son. Then I'm going to ask him what on earth he thinks
Oh,
he's
sorry,
doing.
don't know what happened there. Say hi if you can hear me. Sometimes the streams on PS4 can be a bit special. Kind of makes sense. That's the only thing in the village. Something like the Twilight Zone. Oh, it's gone a bit dark in here. Yeah. Creepy. Creepy. Okay. So, I don't know whether this this disease thingamabob is making people mad, or whether people are going mad because they're bleeding out, in a way. But it's not scary, which is nice, because I don't like scary. But it's a little bit gory. Oh, we can't go here anymore. Where are we supposed to go? I don't think we can go through there anymore. Cool. Okay. I'd have to make sure that it's still working. There's like a sound. Somewhere. Oh, there was. Maybe it's just that dot that's following me. I don't know whether I can't go any further on here anymore. I have a feeling. No. Dead ends. Oh, gap in the fence. Oh, imagine if I missed that, would have walked back throughout the entire game looking for somewhere to go. Whew. Just as well. Oh, see, these are all the telephone lines. But perhaps the ones in the middle of light have been cut, because they said that they cut the telephone lines. You love scary games. Oh, I don't. I played the indie game Home on Halloween, and that was enough for me, and that's like a pixel game. Like, it's not gory. I was just like frightening myself, and trick-or-treaters coming every 5 minutes, like, kept jumping at the bell. What? I've been up there. God, really? Come on, be sensible now. What's that? Kyneston's Pond. Yeah, well, they've got the, I don't know if you've played it, the Amnesia March of the Pigs. That's meant to be very scary, so you should play that. I don't mind watching people play scary games, but I don't like doing it myself because you're like in it then. Is this like a toilet or something? Oh, briefcase. All alone. Ah. Oh look, there's a couple.
Fancy seeing you here.
Oh, my eyes. Ah.
Is everything all right, my dear?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm all right. It's just... Robert.
That man doesn't deserve you. I know everybody thinks I'm just a mithering old busybody, but someone has to say what everyone else is thinking. We both know that this marriage, it's not how things are supposed to be.
Are you talking about me and Robert? Or is this really about Stephen and Kate?
I suppose it is.
I played the first Amnesia, but haven't played
I have to accept it.
I'll never
know,
play them.
But she doesn't belong here. You see that, don't you? There's a place for people, and this isn't hers.
Oh.
Well, I'm not talking about the colour of her skin. Don't look at me like
I imagine
that.
they're good though. I think Jessica Curry probably does the music for them as well.
It's not natural.
Since she's like,
there are
she is
some
the Chinese
things
room.
we're not supposed to understand. I don't like her. And I don't like how Stephen is around her. He was a better man when he was with you.
Okay, relationship problems. Basically. There's like a photo album, but there's no photos in it. Another weird thing. Because if people disappeared, why would the photos disappear as well? Right. So that's kind of back towards the train tracks. Oh yeah, let's go this way. More uphill from here. More dead birds. But hey. I don't think I'm going to get through this whole game today. The colour of their skin, she sounds really old school. Yeah, but the date in this, well, the date that was set this infection or program or whatever it is, set it back to the 80s. I don't think the actual people were from the 80s, but I don't know. They could have been. They could be from all over. But I guess, like, in a little old country village, people are a little bit less politically correct, I suppose. Oh, it looks like a bee farm. Doesn't it? Where's that? Oh, there.
There's something in the observatory with me.
That's those
I can
numbers
feel it
again.
reaching out to me. When it's close, I'm overcome with the most profound sense of loneliness.
What are the numbers?
There's something in the observatory.
Oh, they're not saying it again. They all have it like as the preset channel though. I'll listen to it next time. Something in the observatory makes her lonely. Okay. Can't get into this one. I don't know how much longer I'm going to play this for because I'm quite tired. Should we go to this house? Kick it, I dare you. What? Kick what? The birds? Or the radio?
Rachel, darling, I'm sorry about taping over your music, but that is your dad and I, in case you come home. I mean, I know Mrs. Graves is looking after you over there, but just in case you come home, we wanted to let you know we're going to head over to Barb's.
Evie! Evie!
What? Sam, I'm leaving a message for Rachel. Are you going to say hello?
Jesus Christ, Evie, we ain't got time for this. The bloody car won't start. We're going to have to walk.
Sam, shush, it's for Rachel in case she comes back here.
But Charlie says everyone's getting together at the hall. Rachel's at the camp. She'll be fine.
Rachel,
maybe
darling,
not.
Anyway, listen, as I was saying, we're going to be at the village hall. We'll wait there for you. I think it's best if you just stay put and mind what Mrs. Graves tells you. We love you, darling. Bye.
You finished? Right, grab that bloody case and let's get moving. Come on.
He sounds lovely. Oh yeah, this is in Shropshire, by the way. Not that I've ever been there, but... Or I might have been for it. I meant the house thing. What house thing? What? I can't kick things on this. Don't even have legs. Nope. No one home, obviously. Did that go past me or is it just reflecting? I don't know. Right. Oh, the bee house. I didn't even read that right. Yeah. I don't want bees stinging me. Oh my gosh, a house we can get into. Tense! Oh, I'd love a piano like that. What are they playing? The Morning Tree. Oh, lovely. Bless you. Okay, not through here then. We can get through this one, I reckon. I'll just go straight upstairs. Who has a door right next to their staircase? Like, who does that? Just have a hallway. There. Hello.
Wendy, wake up.
Eddie, is that you?
No, it's me. It's Frank.
Oh, Frank. The door was open. I didn't think Graham would mind.
I'm sure he won't. What are you doing here?
Looking for Stephen, but he just ran out of steam. And the door was open.
Oh, she's not sleeping on it.
Have you
She's
listened
like
to the radio?
Oh, she sat on
I
it.
thought I heard him on the radio before.
All over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
It's out in the world. It's adapting and spreading. Do you understand?
No, we can't turn it away.
What's he talking about?
I dunno ken. But if he's on the radio, we can try and reach him on the CB. You go to Stephen's house, and if I get hold of him, I'll tell him to come and find you.
There's a lot of references to stars. Like, not just in this room. And then this thing is in the observatory. Or that's like what the reference we keep getting. Interesting stuff. Oh god, it's very slow to walk down these stairs. It's like being on one of those like really small, like the chairlift things. There. I know what I'm saying. What time is it? Oh, it's only 10:30. I'm just gonna keep playing until my boyfriend comes home.
Come on, you stupid bastard. Come on.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
God damn bloody thing! Jesus! Come on, not now!
It does not sound good.
Come on, you bastard! Start, you bastard! Come on!
Judging by the fact that it's still here, I have to say that it's not started. Oh look, that symbol on the car is the same thing that they were painting when they were talking about vandalism. Signs everywhere. Why would a car manufacturer be involved?
Stephen?
Hello? Observatory, maybe some kind of alien infection. Yeah?
Stephen, are you here? It's your mother. Answer
Oh, it's
me.
the radio. Oh, I missed that. Oh, it's just wine. Oh. Whew. I wonder whether the numbers are like coordinates. Like, if it's to do with the observatory, maybe like an astronomical coordinate.
What have you done, Stephen? Oh, Kate.
This guy obviously must have known something about it. Look at all this. One six. 1 4. 1 5. 1 7. 2 5. That's it. 1 6. 1 6 1 4 1 5 2. Too many numbers. 2 5. 1 4 1 6 1 5 2 5. Anyway, not that means anything. All the clocks are stuck as well.
There must be a logic to the pattern. It's shifting in response to me. It's alive. It's the only explanation.
Maybe all this started with like numbers and digits. I was thinking that too about the coordinates. Yeah. But I can't really look it up or anything. Well, if I googled it, I'd probably just get spoilers about the game. I don't want to do that. But some of the clocks are still ticking. Oh look, there's like the light particle things. I can't get in any of these rooms. I've already been in there. Let's go out this one.
Stephen, where's Kate? Are you here?
Is this one that can move or... Oh no. It doesn't move. Or it doesn't seem to. It's like, it's meant to be like a PlayStation move sensor thing. I'll just hold it. Oh, my eyes! Well, that's done something.
Stephen? I can hear the planes. It's the government coming to rescue us. You can come out now. It's all gonna be all right. I can hear the jets coming. It's like when Eddie came home. It's like your dad coming home again.
I think rescue, maybe.
I'm here.
Oh, wow, look.
I'm down here. This way.
I think it might be to do with space. But they didn't get rescued, did they? Wow, look. Are these... Because these always happens where people have died. And it seems like we're kind of following a path of like all the lives of people. Oh. I've got like proper goosebumps. What? So many questions. Well, that was awesome. I know, right? Like, really stunning game, graphically, and in every other aspect, I suppose, as well. It's really sad, though, they didn't get rescued. Because she was like, oh, it's when when Eddie came home. The music's lovely. It's just like ambient, but like really emotional. I love that kind of stuff. In a snobby, intellectual way. Like, I wouldn't listen to it in the car on the way to work, but like, if I was chilling out with a cup of tea or something, I'd put something like this on. Frank. Who is Frank? Don't leave me. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Like, oh, it's nighttime's really beautiful. Now it's daytime. Ha ha ha. I love the choir like vocals in this. It's quite like those kind of choir things always remind me of like churches, but it doesn't have like the negative associations with it because of like the music. Can we get over this? Yes.
I messed up, Frank. I've done my time. They shouldn't keep on punishing me.
Some folk won't let go of this, and they've got nothing better to do than to poke their noses into other people's business. There's nothing you can do about it, son.
I'm doing a good job. I'm working hard. I swear, Mrs. Graves thinks I'll start nicking stuff if she turns her back for a second.
Liz is all right. She's one of the good ones.
Yeah, well, she's not exactly honest with her husband about what she gets up to.
None of that. You're angry about people judging you. Don't be so fast to judge others.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Keep your gob shut, your nose clean, and your head down. Do you think you can manage that?
Gob, nose, head. Got it.
And steer
Gob
clear
knows
of
head.
that Rachel girl. If I've seen you two making eyes at each other, and so's her dad. And you don't want Sam Baker coming round after you. Now, pass me that socket spanner and we'll see if we can get this wheel back on.
So maybe we have to go through like the stories of all these various people who like are related to the Rapture. Many indie games put that much work into the sound design. This is amazing. Yeah, I think sometimes it's overlooked a little bit. Can we go over here, please? There we go. Like, I write music for video games in my spare time. Like, I have a degree in music, but I like teaching kids stuff as well. But so I'm quite involved in talking about that kind of thing all the time. And the problem with indie games is the budget is usually focused towards like programming and graphics rather than music so much. And even with AAA games, music can be the last thing to be added. I don't want to like make a sweeping generalisation, but they kind of create the game and you think, oh, it's silent. Oh, dear.
Can you see
those
the
bright lights
observatory
really
from
hurt my
there?
eyes.
That's over the ridge, just past the windmill. You want to live near the station in case you need a quick getaway?
Something like that. So you and Steven, I'm sensing there's not a lot of love lost there, huh?
That's between him, me, and the cows.
You're gonna have to explain that one for me.
It's nobody else's business. Look, you seem all right to me. You don't want to worry about that
The
lot
sky
in the
goes like that.
Provided I'm left alone, I'm happy.
There's like a
Steven's
scene.
the one who likes to be at the center of things.
village. No change there, then.
Francis Appleton. You are a bad man. No wonder your sister won't talk to you.
Really pretty. Oh, and then not, and then just normal. I think sometimes people don't consider how powerful the audio really is in a game. Not everyone, but sometimes, like, it can be so like of an emotional thing. And like, if you think how you could like tell a story just with voices and music, and it would be like so emotional of an experience. They've done what they're called, like audio games. There's one that's called something like Kill All Zombies or something, I don't know, I can't remember. But they're games that are just pure audio, other than like an interface. So like, you find the zombies in your 3D sound space to shoot them. And like, it's great because blind people can play these games and your whole game experience is made from music and sound. Like, I think that's amazing. And voice acting, obviously. But if you think about how powerful that is, like, and how much it can shape a game, I love it, but that's just because that's my passion. So, I mean, these kind of things, like the graphics, make it amazing as well. Like, I'm not overlooking that. I wish I could see stars like that where I live, but sadly I live in a very bright city. Oh, where do you live? not to be creepy. Just, you can tell me roughly.
Under the microscope, you could see how the light was following the cellular structure of its wings. The neural simplicity of the insects seems to prevent a full-blown infestation, so there's none of the hemorrhaging I'm seeing in the birds. But Steven's wrong. This isn't an attack. It's a byproduct of the attempt to communicate.
Alien stuff.
It's getting smarter.
You're right.
It's learning as it adapts. I'm confident of a breakthrough soon.
Interesting. Sounds like alien stuff, because we send up messages into space. I'm obsessed with stars, just going back to that. Like, I live in a town, but it's quite near cities, and like, it's less than an hour away from London, so it's like, we're not rural and we're not a city, we're kind of in between. Storytelling in games with music is definitely what I look for. Yeah? Like, if you don't have a good composer, it's not going to be like the whole product. I think sometimes using film composers for games doesn't work because they don't understand the medium. I think, like, for me it's a very different job, and like, but if you make awesome music, you make awesome music. Like, you can't argue with that, really. I think, so like, in our city town, I don't really know what it is, again, I don't know. But I can see like a nice sky, but not like that. Like, that's like a solar system going on. But I love when they have shooting stars or like events happening. I always stay up and like watch it. Where are you going? Ugh. We can't get in there through there, can we? hard to get to work properly. Because they make like sounds. Oh, there we go. That's doing it now, isn't it? Is it? Oh, I'm struggling with this one. Let's just go inside. There we go. Probably wasn't close enough trying to do it for a wall.
Breaker 9, call in on 9. This is Lost Cowboy looking for anyone out there.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty bright.
Hello? Breaker 19, Breaker Travelling Sherlock. Charlie, you out there? Over.
It must be nice though living in a big city as well.
Hello?
At least it's never boring.
Kids, you know perfectly well what you've got to do. I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant, my own family.
Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that? I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff.
No.
Don't you lecture me about sacrifice, you spineless little shit.
Stupid bastard!
If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them.
Oh dear.
The time when we have a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now.
I'm not sure that he did though. Because it's a bit difficult if you were put in that kind of situation. Because human instincts, you wouldn't put anyone you know or love to death really. But then if you know that it's like the survival of the human race, maybe you would. I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. I guess it's like natural instinct to try and survive yourself, but then the reason we have kids is because we know we don't live forever. Advantages, disadvantages. Well, like everything, I suppose.
After. Once he thought I could cope with knowing. Can I ever repay you for what you did?
What have I done?
She was a good woman, Frank.
The best.
We should come back to church. Back to the community you're missed.
I hate him, Father.
Yeah, right.
I can't get down on my knees and pretend otherwise. And I don't understand why you don't hate him too.
I try my hardest not to, Frank. Goes against the job description somewhat. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for. The conviction of things not seen. We have to trust him. Even when his methods are hidden from view. Maybe see you on Sunday.
Weird. Maybe this game's more religious than I thought it would be. I don't know. Yeah, I like living basically because I live between a city and the countryside. So I can kind of get to either, but I live in between them, which is nice because I can go up to London on the train. Like, I could work there if I wanted to, really. It's not that far, other than the hassle of like traffic if you always want to drive in, like in there. But, so you get, there's all the entertainment, like there's got stuff going on everywhere all the time. Whereas like, I could also pop down like the other way, and be in the countryside where it's like silent and there's not stuff going on. Like, it's nice to have the peacefulness and like, I love going for walks in like forests and nature and stuff, but I also like the nightlife, the general like socialness of being in a big city.
I hung up on Stephen. He doesn't understand. Even if he were here to experience it directly, I'm still not sure he would. There has to be a way of consolidating, of offering reciprocal amplification to the signal.
I don't know what that means. Either way. I'm so into this game and I know that I should be turning it off. It won't last forever. I'll basically, like, as soon as my boyfriend comes home, I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll turn it off. He will be home soon as well. would, like, I think if I didn't have no one living with me, I'd become, like, just a recluse, like, just, like, when you get games like this, you're just, like, so absorbed in, like, you just forget to sleep. It's lovely. Right. Oh, I thought there was a phone there. I was wrong. Oh, there's a radio.
The radio telescope in Tower 6 is burned out. The background radiation coming in from the Penrose region is off the scale. It's like mathematics is bending along with the light. Everything is bathed in a strange glow. My face is still numb from the burn.
Do you have a specific stream schedule? Well, not specifically, but my boyfriend works at a football club, and although I go to the games occasionally, when the football games are on, I usually do a stream. So I may stream on Saturdays about 3ish, and either Tuesday or Wednesday at like in the evening, like from like 7 onwards, which is kind of what I'm doing now. Didn't mean to add and. I was just waiting for another question. But it depends what's going on, because basically, like, whenever my boyfriend's not here, it's definitely like I'll sit and stream stuff for quite a while.
How's your sister, Frank?
But
we've not spoken since the
I
funeral.
have time to do it. People watch it during the day.
I did
So
rather
I
wonder if you might do me a bit of a
spend
favour
that
and
making
check in on
videos
her,
or
see if
writing
she's
music.
all right.
Dr. Wade, if they drop the bomb, there'd be no left but cockroaches and Wendy Boyles.
It's a bit odd, really. There's an old chap, John Coles, regular visitor at Lakeside,
like a
went
hospice more than
walkabout
a
sometime
hospital.
last night. Now it appears
Oh, excuse
Mrs.
me.
Boughton has done the same.
Enid? Well, that'd be clever. They amputated her leg last spring.
Yes, that's the thing. I've also got a surgery full of people with nosebleeds and headaches. The council are saying influenza, but I've been practicing for 35 years and I'm not convinced. I just wondered if you might pop by and see her.
Even if I did, do you really think she'd let me in?
Fine. Forget it. I'll see her. Leave it to me. Oh, and Frank, call the hospital and get them to collect all this stuff. It's been 8 months.
Well, okay then. So weird. Oh, those sounds do give me like proper goosebumps up my neck sometimes. Oh. The inner life of the singularity. I don't even know what that means. Nothing there. You're probably now one of my favourite female streamers YouTubes. Well, thank you. Not that there's that many. Although, maybe there's loads, I just haven't noticed, because they're not always as popular. I think it depends what you do, and like what people like to watch. Like Minecraft always attracts lots of like viewers. There's like Emily and stuff. What is going on in here? What? That's like a car engine. Oh, what's that say? Feed them at 7 and 4, no later. Ooh. There aren't that many real good ones that play for the game. Yeah, maybe. That's like, basically, I started doing YouTube because I play games all the time anyway, and I write reviews about the audio for the games. That's one of my jobs. I do a lot of jobs, like everything related to gaming, basically, and which is fine because it's not really a job. Like nothing's a job because I like it, and because I have to play through like so many games anyway to like review the audio like properly. I thought I may as well have the video so that people can see what it's like if they don't want to play it. And then got involved with talking to more people about streaming and other YouTubers. Although I haven't really done like any proper collaborations yet, which I quite like to. But then the kind of games that I play, like these kind of things,
bloody England.
It's
Can't just stop the train, stop people travelling about the place. I don't like it, Frank. I don't like it at all.
Well, nobody likes it. No sense sweating cobs.
But I definitely play for the game.
Giving me grief. I didn't stop the bloody trains, did I? And did they give me any warning? No, they bloody didn't. Yesterday, it's all like keep 'em calm, Howard, minor disruptions, and today it's all government edicts and not until further notice, and you'll manage. Half the village has vanished.
It's a couple of people. It's hardly half the village.
Oh, right now. You forget I've seen
It's the whole village
I was
now.
in the Falklands. I tell you, I got out the old air raid siren to test it this morning.
Air raid siren? What on earth are you going to do with one of those?
I found it in the station storeroom. Took it home, stuck it under the bed. Thought it might be worth something one day. Oh, damn it.
It's all right. It's just a nosebleed. Here, use my Yankee. It's clean.
Oh no.
Forget like a bloody drain all day.
Look, it's there. Just zoom in on the blood. Sorry. Well, yeah, that everyone who gets those nosebleeds like start to die. Sorry, mate, you're done for. Although we knew that because there's no one here. Oh look. Well, I better go through this gate because it's open. I'm sure we could have got in anyway. Through like the other place. I don't know. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's so lovely. Like the cornfields. I'm actually planning to get a PS4 for Christmas and scrapping this account, which was my YouTube channel. We should collaborate sometime. Yeah, if you can find something like cool that you have a good idea on collaboration, like totally. Like PS4s are so easy to stream from as well. Like I never knew the convenience.
Graham.
Morning, Frank.
You look a little out of breath. What's up?
Bloody observatory gates have failed. I came to see if I could borrow a ladder.
Bloody hell, there's a 12-foot drop the other side of that wall.
I'm old, but I'm not useless now. Can I borrow the ladder?
No one said you were useless. Reese?
Hi, Frank.
Fetch Graham the ladder, will you, lad? It's round the side of the barn.
Will do.
And you be careful. I don't want Stephen Appleton coming mithering round here because you've broken your neck.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's going to be fantastic when you get a PS4. Like, I've always had PlayStations, but I had an Xbox 360 as well before this. Like, I still have it, actually, but I don't use it at all. I use my PS3 occasionally to go back and do stuff, but a lot of games you can play on both. Although, one of my favourite PS3 games is like the Alice in Wonderland series. McGee's Alice in Wonderland, and you can't get that on PS4, so I'd go back and play that occasionally. That's good. You're old. That's so. Like, what's that got to do with it? I couldn't care less. Like, I'm young. Like, whatever. Like, my boyfriend's a fair bit older than me, but he doesn't play games at all. So it's nice to have people to play with.
Hi! Where were you?
What the bloody hell are you doing?
Stupid phone.
What are you up to?
Get out of my way. This is important.
You've been with Lizzie. You mess
My
with her,
phone's-
I'll knock your
my
bloody
phone's
block
broken.
off,
I
son.
need
I was
to
gonna say
track
it's my
the
word.
pattern. It's critical.
What are you talking about, Stephen? People
That
are
pattern.
sick. Birds are dying. My cows are dead. Where's
Why did it
Kate?
kill the cows?
It's a tower for all I know. I could recalibrate the radial coordinates on the primary oscillators. If that holds up...
Stephen, where's Kate? What's going on?
Just keep out of my way.
What's happening? Tell me. Oh. Oh. I'm not going to finish this game today. I have a feeling. Oh. So I'm quite tired. I just don't want to put it down. I keep saying that and carrying on. This is life, isn't it? Life of a gamer or something. Wait. What was that? My eyes every time.
You never mentioned anything about them sickening yesterday.
I checked them last night on the way back, and they were fine. I woke up this morning and the whole lot had gone.
What?
Tell me, Charlie, have you heard any birds today?
Well, I've not really been paying any attention.
Dr. Wade reckons there's sick folk all over the village.
You've not even noticed.
The quarantine in the whole valley.
Steve!
I reckon it's best we just sit it out. It'll all come right, Frank.
He was like miles asleep.
Yeah, right.
You're live on YouTube.
I am sorry about your cows, Frank. Hello. When things settle down, they'll see you all right. There's got to be provision for this sort of thing.
You want to listen to the radio more? Things don't seem like they're settling down at all. I tell you, Charlie, something big is happening.
Why are you sat on me? What? Okay. Oh, I don't want to put the game down, but I have to. I've been playing it for ages. Oh look, a save icon. It's fine. It's fine. I'll put it away.
I've been in 30 seconds in your gym to run your stuff.
That's because I am.